Hey, my name's John, and this is my Thor Hurricane 36 foot, and it's a 2021, and I've been having problems with the heat not firing. So basically what happens is it tries to fire, it clicks on, and there's air blowing, then it tries to fire and it doesn't. So I made sure there's propane, that's not the problem. So then I took the heater apart and I discovered there's a little switch in there called a sail switch, and that's what's been giving me problems. So if I take that sail switch out and click it a few times, put it back in, it fires. So let me show you kind of where that is and how I fixed it, and here we go. Fire. So first thing I checked was the gas, that wasn't it. So I took the heater apart. This is gonna get hot, so don't touch this if it's been running. But clearly mine's not running, so that's the problem. Take those 4 screws out. See this little switch here is called a sail switch. Just back this out. Basically what this sail switch does is it senses if there's airflow, and if it doesn't sense airflow, the heater won't light. So if your heater is cycling inside the furnace or the camper and it won't turn on, it's maybe this little switch here. Like, so when air blows, it senses that there's airflow and allows the camper to light. So mine wasn't doing that, so when I take it out and wiggle it a little bit, put it back in, it usually fires, but that's a pain in the butt. Every time I want to camp, I gotta wiggle it and put it back. So I'm just gonna replace this switch, and that should do it. So a couple things. There's an on-off switch when you get inside here. You want to make sure that's off before you take this apart. Don't do like I did and take it apart with it on. Then I got the new switch. New switch had these little screws. Oops, there it is. In it. I just had to put that switch together. It comes in 2 pieces. You put the 2 screws through. Then I'm just going to unhook these 2 wires, hook them back up, and fire it up. Hopefully that'll do it. So again, this is the Thor Challenger. It's the model information. I think these are pretty standard. And again, my heat wasn't working. So I've got the new switch in, it's all hooked up. Wires are tight. I'm just gonna turn this back on. Then I'm gonna go inside and fire up the camper heater, and it should work. Okay, I can feel the air blowing again.